Hello, welcome to Learn Law with Hannah. So what I'm going to talk about in this video is how to answer the scenario questions and the essay question in section B on your paper. So first of all, leave yourself at least 1.5 hours, so 30 minutes per question. Now you either do questions 5, 6 and 7, or you do 8, 9 and 10. So you do have a choice of scenarios. However, you do not have a choice of the essay question. So the essay question remains the same. So with the scenarios, they are worth 20 marks. 8 marks is for AO1, that is legal knowledge. What I suggest you do is you go through all of the AO1 first of all. So say, for example, it's a scenario question and I don't know, it's about the Occupiers Liability Act 1957. Go through the AO1. Don't discuss anything, don't apply anything, just literally this is what the law is, here are my Acts of Parliament, here are my section numbers, and here are the cases. So just separate it. So similarly on the criminal law paper, if it's an essay about self-defence, this is all of the law about self-defence. You're not going to evaluate anything. So just go through the AO1 first of all. That is worth 8 marks. It makes it nice and easy for the examiner to mark. Then what you need to do is you have to get another 12 marks. So in a scenario question, this is the application of the law. And then in the essay question, that is the evaluation of the law. So what I would say for scenario questions is just make sure you read the question. Is it asking you about the crime? Is it asking you about the defence? So for example, if it's a murder scenario and somebody has a mental health issue, is it asking you to apply the law to murder, or is it asking you to talk about diminished responsibility? So do have a look. What I would then say is often there are 3 people involved in your scenario. Deal with them separately. So deal with Mark or whoever it may be first of all, and then move on to the next person. Just make sure you are applying the law enough. So, I mean, using the example of burglary, if you've got somebody who goes into a building or behind a bar or something like that, yes, it's really obvious that a pub is a building, but just make sure you state why it is a building. So a pub would be classed as a building because it's permanent and it's a permanent structure and of considerable size or whatever it may be. And Mark enters the building because he walks through the front door of the pub or whatever it may be. So sometimes it sounds so obvious, but you just have to state the obvious and then make sure you conclude as to whether they will be guilty of the crime or whether they will be liable in tort. So if it's lots of different people involved, deal with them separately. If it's different incidents by the same person, so I don't know, maybe they punch someone and then they go and stab somebody else, just deal with those instances in isolation and then move on to the next one. It just makes it so much clearer and easier. Some students put headings in their exam. I mean, that's fine. It makes it clearer for the examiner, but you absolutely don't have to do that. And I don't think I would, but I would clearly kind of separate the paragraphs. In terms of the essay, same thing, AO1 first of all, and then discuss the law. Don't just say, oh, this makes the law fair or this makes the law unfair. Say why is it fair, why is it unfair? So go through the key points. If there are any proposals for reform, I would definitely mention those and discuss whether you think they're good proposals for reform. Will they help like make the law clearer? Is the law out of date? What exactly is wrong with the law? So hopefully that has helped a bit. Please ask any questions if you are unclear on anything at all. So however small these questions are, you're not going to be the only people thinking about these questions, but best of luck.